All right, let's finish up our social media check-in. What else we got?
All right, Tachi, we submitted evidence on our I-129F and USCIS acknowledged receipt. It's been 2 months now, no word from USCIS. How long does it take?
What? Tell me again what happened?
Submitted the evidence on the I-129F, and it's been 2 months now.
You got to wait at least 4. That was the fiance visa. I don't hear you, Vanessa. I'm sorry. You're all lit up. All of your power is going in your life.
Going into the sweater.
Yes.
Sean Sonia Bowie Morgan on Facebook. How much time does it take for USCIS to answer RFE? It's been 6 months and no answer. And now he's 18 years old, but we were married before he turned 18.
Yeah, as long as the I-130 was filed before 21, that's all that matters. Number one. Number two, it shouldn't take more than 120 days, but with Trump, COVID, and everything that's going on in this world, they violate that rule every time. So yes, 6 months is not unusual these days.
Okay, Mariam on Facebook. A friend of mine has a 10-year green card. He traveled abroad and wants to stay for 7 months. Will that affect his green card status?
Yes, if you stay out of the country for more than 6 months, they have a right to question whether you have given up your green card or your permanent residence in the United States. They also have the right to question whether or not you can support yourself when you come back. Do you have a job, affidavit to support, all of that poverty guideline stuff that we talk about all the time. They have a right to question you at the airport on that. And they have a right to question whether you are permanently living in the United States or permanently living somewhere else. So as soon as you stay out of the country for more than 180 days, be prepared at the airport to have a problem.
Daniel Kai, I filed for my children ages 6 and 7. I am scheduling my NVC interview after I become a citizen. Can I make them a citizen? If so, how?
If they have green cards and they live with you in your legal and physical custody, they automatically become citizens the day you become a citizen. If they don't have green cards yet, the day they would get their green card, they would become an automatic U.S. citizen. What you have to do is go, once those things happen, is apply for their U.S. passport and apply for an N-600 for a certificate of citizenship.
Okay, Nasima Akhtar, I applied for my elder sister back in 2009 using the form I-130. I've been dealing with domestic violence and live in the shelter. Due to my living situation, is this going to affect my sister's case?
Absolutely, but you could always get a second affidavit of support from somebody else. I'm sorry to hear that's going on.
Yeah.
From one of our VIPs, Elizabeth Francis on Facebook, Uncle Brad, can a permanent resident file for an unmarried son, and how long will it take?
Yes, and I think Yo-Yo asked that question right up front, but we don't know how old that child is, so we don't know whether or not that child is here or somewhere else. So if it's the child, let's assume the child's in another country. If they're under 21, it'll take 2 years. If they're over 21, about 5-6 years.
Okay, Patricia Bird on YouTube. My case was sent to the local office 4 months ago, nothing. Do you think something's wrong?
No, I think the local office got a lot of people with COVID who are scared to come to work. It's going to take some time.
Donnies Morrison on Facebook, my wife filed for divorce. Can she get her citizenship?
Sure. You can be divorced and become a citizen. Just maybe take a little longer. You can't base it on 3 years of a bona fide marriage. You would do it based on 5 years of having a lawful residence.
Pettigay Parks on Facebook. What's the wait time for the recent receipt notices? I sent in an application for work permit renewal 6 weeks ago. I'm anxiously waiting on the receipt to go renew my license. Also, how long will it take to renew the work permit?
You should be getting the receipt any day now. Shouldn't take more than 6-7 weeks to get. Work permits take about 4 or 5 months.
Franklin Darden on YouTube, can I apply for VAWA right now, or should I wait for next year?
Apply now. Okay, by the time anyone looks at your application, Trump won't be president. Do it now. Get the thing going.
Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.